Alright, quick disclaimer before we dive in. This video is sponsored by XTU. Yes, they sent me this wireless doorbell camera, but they didn't tell me what to do, what to say, and if it sucks, I'll let you know. This is how we roll on this channel. Now let's see what this smart doorbell can actually do for less than $100 Canadian. It's actually on sale and I also can apply 10% coupon. In the box you get the doorbell itself, a USB charging cable, mounting gear, a wireless chime, and a manual I pretend to read. First impressions, it looks pretty clean. Doesn't feel cheap, but it also won't fool anyone into thinking it costs $200. This guy claims to pack a bunch. 2K 3-megapixel resolution, night vision, PIR motion detection, two-way audio, free cloud storage, and it also works with Alexa or Google Home. And no, it does not support Apple Home. Yes, it supports up to 128 gigs on a micro SD card, which means you can store pretty much every single package drop-off or a raccoon visiting your front yard at 2 a.m. like it pays rent. I mounted it on my parents' front door, connected to Wi-Fi, only 2.4 GHz by the way, no 5 GHz snubs allowed, and got it running in maybe 10 minutes. The app setup was easy, no tantrums, no rage quits. You can set up night vision video, motion detection, event notification, two-way intercom, multi-device sharing, all these things available in the app. Picture quality pretty solid for that price, I would say, especially in comparison with my almost $300 smart doorbell. You can actually see their whole body instead of, just eyebrows till the chest hair,
How are you?
Good, and you?
The delivery guy, we didn't order anything. Go away.
Because again, if you look up on my channel, you'll see what smart doorbell I use, and there's no way for me to see. I either see a package with the sneakers of my delivery guy, or I see a beautiful face of my delivery guy, but I won't see if he dropped anything by my door. So having a wide angle is a must in your doorbell, and this thing gives you that. XTU claims that 5200 mAh battery can last up to 3 months. Of course, if you live on your porch with high foot traffic and there's a squirrel raving, you'll be recharging more often. That's what I wanted to say. The chime is plug and play, literally. You just stick AAAs over here and it just works. You can put it anywhere. You don't need to put it on a cable. Again, if you will search my YouTube channel, you would know what smart doorbell I use, and chime needs a cable, a power to USB, and there's not enough places in my kitchen and my living room where I can put it and it won't be as obvious. Having this thing completely wireless is a good thing, and none of its sounds are annoying, which is a win by itself. I used the adhesive mount to test it out. No screws, very rental friendly. It holds up pretty good. Just don't stick it to something sketchy like a glass door or wet paint. Ask me how I know that. So here's what I actually liked. Decent video quality, no monthly fees. I don't know who still pays those in 2025. That's crazy. Comes with a chime. There you go. Easiest setup ever. You just literally stick it to the wall and that's it. And it works with Alexa and Google Home. And here's what I would actually nitpick. No 5 GHz Wi-Fi support. The app is a bit clunky. Not terrible, but not perfect. And the third one might not hold a hardcore Canadian winter unless you give it a scarf and hot chocolate. But I don't know, it just feels like it. XTU's wireless doorbell camera honestly surprised me. I expected something junky, but it actually does the job. Would I use this instead of my $300 smart doorbell? Absolutely depends on your needs and budget. Or if you're an Apple guy, then you kind of you have to get used to pay a lot. But if you just want a reliable, no-fuzz smart doorbell that won't drain your wallet every month, this choice is solid. And no, I'm not just saying that because they sponsored this. If it was trash, I would be doing this whole video in raccoon costume, apologizing to everyone. But as you can see, this is just Not raccoon costume, that's what I wanted to say. Big thanks to XTU for sponsoring this video and letting me talk whatever I want about their gear. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. Leave your questions or weird smart home stories in the comments. I always read those. And as always, like if you liked, sub if you vibe, and I'll catch you in the next one.